everybody. Carolyn Cummings with News4u TV, and this week's show is chock full of fun. Check it out. The Freak went to Nashville and got down and dirty with the wrestlers from NWA TNA. The Riddler took the Main Street exit and landed at Harple's, where he spent the night with Euphony. Charles got some really important family time in with his favorite uncle, Uncle Cracker. But first, the Riddler went out to the Big Four Cycle for the MDA ride, sponsored by ABATE. It was 100 miles for a good cause. Check it out.
The Riddler out here at Big Four Cycle on a Sunday afternoon. We're here for the 23rd annual MDA run, sponsored by ABATE of Indiana.
Straight from 12th grade into junior college, buddy, I passed my exam. Making me a law enforcement person, got me a gun and a badge, I'm a man.
There's 13 regions in Indiana for ABATE. We're Region 8, which comprises Posey, Vanderburgh, and Warwick County.
Okay.
This is the 23rd annual ABATE run for MDA. We are the largest single donator to MDA for the state of Indiana, have been for the last several years. That includes all corporations as well.
Really? That's pretty impressive.
Last year for the state, we gave a little over $230,000 to MDA. The way we do that is, one of them is to have this run, charge people to go out and always have a good turnout. We sell t-shirts, and we have the local businesses ask them to sponsor the t-shirts by making a donation, and we put their logo on the back of the t-shirts. And this year we've had a great response. We had over 20 of the local businesses in those 3 counties that have agreed to sponsor the t-shirts, and we've had another 20 to 25 vendors that have donated merchandise or services that then we use for raffle as well as a Chinese auction, and we raise money that way. And in addition to this, our involvement with MDA, in the summer they have a camp here in Indiana, and a lot of our members go up there and help out at the camp, interact with the kids. Some of the guys that have sidecars, like the one over here, take the kids around for a ride, and they seem to really love that.
Schedule 19 on a special election, got our money problems right in hand. Dropping them limits like a hot potato, 50 down to 30, oh man, we are done.
In addition to doing charity work like the MDA event, ABATE of Indiana, which by the way stands for a brotherhood aimed towards education, we do various other charity work. We do all the rider safety courses, motorcycle rider safety courses for the state. We lobby the legislation here to make the laws such that drivers that hit bikers because they're not watching are penalized appropriately instead of just saying, well, it's the biker's fault. And we're making sure that they keep things favorable so that bikers are just like the people that drive cars or SUVs or trucks, have just as much right to the road as anyone else.
Sure enough.
I'm making money and I'm having fun with my radar gun, with my brand new radar gun.
ABATE of Indiana has a website, which is just ABATE of Indiana, all one word, no spaces or anything.com, and you can find out all about events around the state and how to join and who to contact and all that.
Well, I appreciate it.
Sounds like we're ready to take off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's hear you fire this big one up. Well, they've all pulled out of here in a thunderous horde, so now that they're gone, so are we. Hope you enjoyed.
I'm making money and I'm having fun with my radar gun, with my brand new radar gun.
Ever wonder what it's like behind the scenes at a pro wrestling spectacular? Why don't you slap on your bikini briefs and tag out, because we're about to show you. Our very own Freak headed down to Nashville for the NWA TNA pay-per-view events. And he got it all. Of course, News4u is recording. Check it out.
Hey everybody, this is the Freak, and I am in hog heaven tonight in Nashville for NWA TNA taping. This is bad. I'm in heaven, and we're going to talk to a few of the guys, and what can I say, man? It's rules. I'm standing here with Jerry Lynn, one of my personal heroes. This guy is a badass, all right?
Today, you know, and wait a minute, look at this!
Jerry Lynn didn't even wait for the introduction.
Everyone likes wrestling for a different reason.
Right.
Some people like it for the hardcore barbed wire stuff. Some people like it for the comedy gaga stuff.
Yeah.
Some people like the scientific wrestling. Some like the lucha libre. So I think we got a nice mix of everything to keep everyone happy.
Absolutely. You've really enjoyed working with over the years?
There's been a lot. Most recently, I've enjoyed wrestling Chris Sabin.
Chris Sabin, who is the X Division
current
champion.
X Division champ. I've had a lot of good matches with guys like Jerry Lynn, Loki, Johnny Swinger. Just, you know, every time I get in there, I like to have a good time. But this year, I've really had a good time wrestling Chris Sabin. NWA TNA definitely is the real deal, because they give the fans what they want.
I'm here with James Storm and Chris Harris, America's Most Wanted, the NWA TNA World Tag Team Champions. Guys, hell of a match tonight, first off. What's it like working with the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes?
It was just what it is. It was a dream, you know.
You're working here with some new up-and-coming guys, some established stars like the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, beautiful Bobby Eaton, Jeff Jarrett. What's it like having a mix like that? Because I think that's unlike anything else that's in wrestling right now.
For guys like us, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, because you know, we're still considered the up-and-comers, and to have teachers around here such as Dusty or Jeff, you know, the list goes on, and to be able to work with guys like that, I mean, it's an honor for us, you know, and to be able to perform in front of them as well as the fans, and for them to be able to critique our matches, let us know what we're doing good, what we're doing bad. You know, it doesn't get much better than to have teachers like this.
I'm standing here with Vince Russo, one of the most hated men in professional wrestling, and a product of Evansville's college. Vince, where'd you go to school?
Indiana State University, baby. 1982 graduate.
ISG.
Screaming Eagles.
Screaming Eagles.
Are they still the Screaming Eagles?
They are still the Screaming Eagles. Two-time NCAA Division II.
Division II. Let's not get crazy.
NWA World Heavyweight Champion, making their way slowly out to the ring. I see Russo already has the microphone in his hand.
So what's up next for you? I mean, you're managing the world champion now, running roughshod over NWA TNA. What's the ultimate goal for Vince Russo?
Own everything.
Own everything.
Own everything.
Complete global domination.
Complete global domination, including ISU.
Including USI.
ISU.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So Rudy Charles. Now, how did you get started in wrestling?
Well, I've been a fan of wrestling most of my life. Used to go down to the Coliseum, watch the USWA matches, all those, and you know, I started refereeing soccer when I was in the 8th grade. Mm-hmm. So I've always liked refereeing, you know, and I've been a fan of wrestling. I was like, you know what, maybe I can do referee wrestling, you know. So I went and talked to one of the referees after the shows one time, and kind of went from there.
Now, you started out in Evansville, right?
Yes.
Working for the Coliseum shows. Did I hear you got a 1 cent pay-per-view coming up?
We have a 1 cent pay-per-view coming up September the 10th.
September the 10th. Okay.
And, it's going to be like kind of a highlight. There's going to probably be a few interviews that have never been seen before. Just you know, get people caught up with our product that have seen it, and people that haven't seen it, you know, they can see what we're all about.
For a penny.
For 1 penny.
1 penny.
He has no respect for anything, Mike.
This is Jerry Lynn. And if you know what's good for you, you'll be watching News4u TV.
By all means, NWA TNA on pay-per-view every Wednesday. Killer, killer, killer show.
This is Chris Harris and James Storm, America's Most Wanted, the NWA TNA World Tag Team Champions.
And you watching News4u, and if you don't like that, sorry about your damn luck.
It has a harmonious and pleasing sound to the ear. Am I talking about a conversation between Biz Markie, Bobcat Goldthwait, and Bob Dylan? Nope. Talking about the band whose name fits the description, Euphony. The Riddler went down to Harpo's to check out their acoustic set. Enjoy.
The Riddler here at Harpo's. We're with Euphony. It's a Tuesday night. They're doing their acoustic set tonight. And first, let's get everybody's names and instruments.
I'm Dominic, I'm vocals. DK, guitar.
Gibbons, guitar, like rhythm guitar.
Now you're playing Harpo's every Tuesday night, I understand?
We've been playing here since November. They just started at the beginning of August and it's going on indefinitely. They're doing $2 pitchers, no cover. Great deal, come down and have a good time. Good music too.
Like you're drawing a pretty big crowd. Now, this is different from your normal weekend shows.
Right,
yes. Correct.
A little bit more laid back.
Lots more laid back.
But it's still the same group. It's just you do an acoustic set during the week, and then on the weekends you do
weekends we had two more people. We got an actual drummer, and we have a bassist. During the weekend, actually the set list is a little different too. We'll do the harder things.
Same kind of music, like different track selections. You know, also on the weekdays we play original stuff as well.
Okay, so this gives you an opportunity to kind of test out your original stuff on a little bit of a smaller crowd.
This is an original called No Time.
Now, I heard there's big things in the works for the stage show, the live set.
Yes, we're working on a stage show right now that's going to rival Freak Show. If anybody here's ever seen that, we're going to be
no movies or anything, but it's not just a stage show. It's like a concept. We're going to try and bring out the flavor of our original music through our stage show. It's going to be really cool because a lot of the bands, like you look at a lot of the bands around here, they don't really do much with their stage show. There's some really good bands around here, but the thing that's been lacking from what I've seen is the stage show. So we're going to try and take it to the next level with the stage show.
So put a little bit more theatrics in it.
Exactly.
Give people a little bit more show for their money.
Exactly.
We're going to get jiggy with it.
Yeah.
They're going to get jiggy. Fire off two things. You pick the first one that comes to your mind, like Michael Jackson or Prince.
Michael Jackson.
Gene Simmons or Paul Stanley.
Gene Simmons. He's got the tongue.
Gene Simmons. It's got to be the tongue.
Gene Simmons all the way around. 3 Doors Down or 3 Dog Night?
3 Dog
Three
Night.
Dog Night.
Jeremiah was the
I don't know, man. I like Loser. I got to go with 3 Doors Down.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's all for us out here at Hard Poles. Keep tuned to News4u TV.
Hanging out with Uncle Cracker backstage at Freedom Hall in Louisville. Getting ready to do a big show with Sugar Ray and the Goo Goo Dolls. How's it hanging?
It's all right, man. Kentucky's been good to me so far.
Just got done listening to the new album, man. I love it. You got a little bit of everything on here.
It's kind of a, I don't know, I guess, just feel-good music.
Yeah.
You know, everybody always asks, like, what is it? What are you doing? And blah, blah, blah. It's just kind of whatever feels right at the time. And just feel-good music. A lot of cool cats came in there, man. In fact, I wrote a song with David and Ellen Cole and my daughters, and then had some people playing on there like Russ Kunkel and Dean Parks, and Mark McGrath did a guest appearance on some vocals, and
You have to keep them in line.
oh, you always gotta keep them.
The way you recorded the album was interesting. You ended up in a not so familiar, maybe not quite so familiar kind of place there.
Well, the first time, my first record that I ever did, I took a Pro Tools rig and set it up in the back of the tour bus. And this record, I just took the same Pro Tools rig and put it above my attorney's office, which is a little outside of Detroit, my hometown.
Yeah.
And just kind of did it up there.
So they come up and check out the action. The office girls and stuff coming up and listen to see what's going on.
Oh yeah, all the scums come up, all the attorney scum come up, check out what's going on, and it was it's a good place to record.
Where are you off to next after this?
Next stop is St. Louis, and in Lima, Ohio, and then it keeps going from there. It's like this funnel cake and corn dog tour.
Which of the two do you prefer?
Kind of a funnel cake
Yeah?
guy. Yeah, more like an elephant ear type thing.
Cool.
But I can assure you it is good to be back in Louisville, Kentucky. We don't hear it that much, but it's always our pleasure.
Tell me about Dobie Gray, man. That song kicks ass.
Dobie is definitely he's a cool cat. I didn't want to do the song just because it was covering a song. I've written so many good songs. I figured why do it? But then it just came at a time when you deal with the record companies and the managers and the mess. It's just one big corporate scum thing.
Right.
Where this was just a song that I just happened to be performing live at all my shows, and it went over so well live. And then at the end of the day, just recording the record, it reminds me of why I still do what I do. Here's when everybody's singing about clubs and rapping about this and singing about that and doing whatever they're doing. This is a song actually about a song. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a timeless song too. I mean, it's like, I remember jamming to it as a little kid, and now here we are bobbing my head to it again.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Did you have to approach him, or was he just cool about it?
He was cool about it. In fact, I just found out that he had been approached by somebody else. And they got him all the way out to Hollywood. He walked in the studio and somebody was trying to rap the song.
Really?
So he was skeptical when we called him because the affiliation with Kid Rock and blah, blah, blah. He thought, well, how are they going to rap this thing? Like, he walked out of a session before, I guess, because of this. And so we just sent him, you know, I sent him what I did. And,
So that's the greatest compliment, really, is that he listened to it first and then he did it.
it was awesome because I didn't know how he was going to, I didn't know if he was going to freak out. I didn't know what he was going to do.
Right.
Like, here's like, I just picture myself as like some young punk taking his song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, how's this guy going to feel where this guy's heard himself every day for 30 years singing this song and somebody else is like, hey, I want to try it. You know what I'm saying? Some people look at it like a karaoke thing and some people just kind of, I mean, I just...
Yeah, but you put your own spin on it, too.
Just try to pay homage to the song.
Right.
It really did mean a lot to me at the time when I did do it.
Well, it's awesome. It's blowing up and people are loving it left and right. Guys, this is Uncle Cracker. I'm Charles. This is News for You. Go out and get the new album, and we'll see you soon.
Again, I'm Carolyn Cummings, and this is News for You TV. Thanks for watching. If you just headed back to school, well, I'm sorry. But take a break from your schedule and make sure you keep up on your entertainment news. Next week, we're going to be covering the Vipers, the music festival at Mesker, and the Frog Follies. So make sure to tune in. You got anything to say, email me at carolyn@news-4u.com. Until then, study hard.